What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. We are talking cold steel today. In particular, we are talking the Cold Steel Recon Tanto. That is what we're talking about today. I got this on loan from a friend of mine. I'm going to do a Firecraft video on it. I'm going to beat the hell out of it. He told me to beat the hell out of it, so I'm going to beat the hell out of it. I do not own, like I said, I don't own one of these, so therefore I got it on loan. I am going to purchase one though very soon. But this thing's just badass. So they've had military use. They've been used all over the world. They're just a staple in the knife community. These Recon Tantos, they're just awesome. I've already seen how sharp the back of the spine was, and struck a fire steel with it the other day, and you can see right there I already knocked the coating off of it. So that's odd, but yeah. So here's and it is in SK5 steel, just like, just like your SRK. This is my SRK. This is my farm knife. So here's your comparison here between the SRK and the Recon Tanto. So there you go. Good comparison there. I love the cold steel handles. The handles on these are absolutely amazing. They don't get hot. They don't get cold in the wintertime. They're comfortable to use. They have just enough of a guard there to keep you from cutting your finger. So, I mean, and the texturing on the rubber is just awesome. I mean, they don't have an exposed pommel, but it'll be okay. They're just awesome. They are awesome knives. So I'm very excited about doing a Firecraft video on this thing for sure. And then this one here is my Cold Steel SRK. This one is in CPM 3V steel. So that's the only difference in this one and this one is the steel. That's your only difference, and color, of course. So yeah, these here are virtually identical, But I will say the CPM 3 model, if you look at this, I know we're not talking about this knife, but it is actually a little bit thicker than your Cold Steel SRK, your standard SRK. And it's a little bit thicker than the Recon Tanto also. So this one does have a little thicker stock to it. And while we're talking Tantos, we cannot not talk about the GI Tanto. Cold Steel GI Tanto. Cannot, not talk about this thing. The old ones of these are good. I've done bushcraft video with this one. You can check it out on my channel. I was okay impressed, I should say. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this knife. I'm just not. Now this one I'm a fan of. But there you go. They are, your Recon Tanto is just a little bit smaller, barely. And yeah, the GI Tanto for me is not where it's at. I don't like this knife at all, really. But this one, it is awesome. It's very cool. I like it a lot. But there's your comparison there. This has got a 7-inch blade, by the way. 7-inch blade. I guess this one here would have a 6-inch blade, but it's also got the finger choil. So you only have 6 inches of blade here, but basically 7 inches altogether. Maybe a little more than 7 inches because it is just a little longer. So barely more than 7 inches on the GI Tanto. And like I said, these are both 6-inch blades. So there you go. That is, they're cool. They just are. They're awesome. I'm gonna get my own unless I can talk my friend out of this one. I may be able to talk him out of this one. I don't know, but I'm gonna scar it up for him. I already have scarred it up, like I said, just a little bit. But I'm gonna make a Firecraft video on this little guy, and we'll see how it goes. Now this thing did come sharp. I mean, it is screaming sharp. He said he has not done anything to this blade, and it is sharp. This one came sharp, but this one is probably just a little sharper than what this one came. And I'll be honest with you, this one in CPM 3V, I had to completely reprofile it. It was sharp, but it wasn't sharp. You know what I mean? It just was not sharp. So I had to do a lot of work on this one to get it like I wanted. And this one, it came sharp. That's all I can say. It was sharp. It wasn't screaming sharp by any stretch of the imagination. This one is holy shit sharp. It really is. It came very sharp compared to these other ones that I have laid on the table here for sure. But anyway, that's it, guys. Cold Steel Recon Tanto. If you don't have one, get you one. Right now they're on Amazon for $47, I think. They're, you know, if you can find one of these for 50 bucks or less, just pick it up. Man, they're awesome. They are awesome. I'm sure of it. I mean, I've done a lot with this one. I've done a lot of things with that one. That is my farm knife, and I have not tore it up yet. I've taken this one fishing. I've done a lot of firecraft videos with this one. This one is almost indestructible. So I'm sure this one's going to be just as good. No difference, you know. So yeah, just keep your eye out. I'll have a firecraft video coming out pretty soon on this one. And I'll beat the hell out of it and see if I can't buy it from my friend. And if I can't buy it from my friend, then I'll give him back a scratched up dull knife. How's that sound? Well, I may sharpen it for him. I like him enough. I think I'll sharpen it for him whenever I'm done. But anyway, I'll get out of here, guys. And we'll do something else next time. Maybe a firecraft video, maybe another knife video. We'll do something. But if you like what I've been doing, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Always appreciate the thumbs up button. So we'll get out of here, guys. We will see you. Maybe. This stupid remote.